all, welcome back, or if you're new to the show, also a big welcome. So for today I have some recording to do. I was sick unfortunately the last week. You maybe still hear it in my voice. I still have a bit of clogged sinuses, but I'm doing quite okay. So for today I brought something quite cool. It was shipped to me from the UK from a used airplane store, Skyraider from Thailand. That's number 2 of the series. I always wanted one of the more Vietnam style camouflages, so I finally found one. This one had a small defect. The seller already mentioned that there was a bomb shaft broken off into the wing. That's already fixed. Unfortunately, I found that the center fuel tank is not in there, and also the prop blade has a small crack in it. They already refunded me, which is super nice. They gave me a big piece of my money back. What's inside, and see you guys in a sec. So alrighty guys, so the Skyraider special operations version, meaning this one has a call sign suck to him. I'm not sure if I'm even reading this correctly. I'm trying to take it out of the box again gently, like I did the first time, because as I mentioned, one of the blade has a small crack in it. Let me show with a pen, by the way, maybe a bit easier. So yeah, it has a really tiny hair crack there. I'm gonna put some super glue in it with a needle and then gently position her back in position, because she's still there most of the part, so that's good. The other thing that I saw has some glue staining. Not too bad, probably hopefully can clean up with some IPA. And of course I had a small repair here. I had to remove a rocket sprocket. So that is one of these little bomb sockets. Luckily I already found the used one again, so I just need to wait till that part arrives, but for the time being I'm gonna leave it empty. For the rest, a cool looking little model. The canopy is a bit loose. I know that from these liveries that they are quite loose in general. You can pop them out, so that's really nice, and you can put easily a pilot in there. But for the rest, paint-wise, they're quite good. I have a bit of a greasy hand, so I need to clean this thing afterwards. The light details are really good. Let me again grab a pen because the focus is losing. So a nice decal here, nicely painted on. Engine details, you can even see them sticking out there. Machine guns, of course, nice details again. Here again, that same material. I'm pretty sure it's not originally on the model, but we'll see. Air intake, nicely done. Basic white, but panel looks really nice. And then again, of course, decals and so on, which Hobbymaster is always really good at. I cannot say anything bad about that. This one is going to go on its wheels, because I have on my A10 shelf, I want to put some things on there. It actually came with a manual, so that's really nice. So 1, 2, 3. This looks really badass. So close air support. Jets were not operational, really doing well in that time frame. So they always had these little, heavily armored propeller planes, and they were doing the close air support most of the time, not dropping napalm, heavy bombs. So heavy bombs, what do I mean with that? Let me show you guys. So these are all the ordnance that are going under there. I already separated. There's also a stand, of course, but the stand has a special adapter, so you cannot just put it on a normal stand, so be careful with that if you ever do. But for the rest, let's bomb her up. Alrighty guys, so I just put the bombs under there. Now, of course, I'm still waiting for one unit. That's on the left here. This was the one I drilled out. Luckily, it still fits really well. But yeah, it looks really impressive. Really cool, heavy loadout of armory. Imagine this thing flying over you in that time era. I would not be on the ground. But yeah, really nice model again. We'll give it a quick spin around, of course. So there you have it, guys, a finished model. I have to say, I'm quite impressed by the looks of these older models sometimes. Especially the paint job is really nice. Just the canopy is a bit too loose for my feel. Yeah, the crack in the blade, that's not something Hobbymaster could have fixed. That's something I had a used model that sometimes has a little bit of risk added. I do like these little painted lights on there. The paint job itself, really nice. The details in the paint job are really good. But also the prop details, of course, had a nice yellow tips. And the text on the fronts, and also here the little bombing run mounts. Yeah, feel free to like, share, subscribe. leave a comment as always. I also just noticed that I'm also missing a pitot. I cannot fix that anymore. So it used to be here. Now, of course, when buying used models, it's a risk. You have to always pay really good attention. I'm lucky that I'm getting some money back on this thing, but it's not perfect. But that's okay, because it's quite an old model and it's super hard to find and super expensive lately. And if I now had to pay, I think, £28 without shipping, it's okay. It's not bad. It's a good price. Of course, some import and some shipping costs, but in general, not bad for these two little things that are broken. So also remind you, people, really pay attention when you're buying something. Make sure that everything is okay. Ask for pictures. I didn't pay attention to this one on the pictures. I don't own many of these Skyraiders, so not something I'm used to. But then again, thank you guys. Stay safe and hope to see you next time in the next video. Bye-bye.